So Dave, a bad day at the office today, what did you make of it?
Oh, listen, it's disappointing to lose. I thought first off, I thought we were excellent, and we're in one of their runs where things aren't going for us. We obviously hit the bar twice, keeper's made a save from Dion when he's 1v1 and had other good chances, and then we gift them a goal really from, again, poor decision from Matt to kick when we were split, and then a mistake. He's spilled a shot. Results in our net, and it's always difficult then to in this league against any team. It's difficult to play against teams because they're organised and they'll make things tough for you and they'll work hard. But second half, I was a bit disappointed. We asked at half time for us to go and show a desire, if you like, to go and get a goal, go and win the game. And they managed the game well, but we didn't show that enough for me. And that's the big disappointment in the second half. I think you've got to try and, I suppose, get the crowd in the game, get people put under pressure, and you do that by playing forward and winning second balls and pushing people in and keeping people end in. And we let them off cheaply by, again, giving away stupid fouls and stupid free kicks, which took any momentum we could have got any momentum that we did have out of the game. And again, ultimately, football's about putting the ball in the goal, and I could have probably played in goal for him second half. He's made one save straight above him from a header towards the end, and ultimately I don't think we've done enough, and that's disappointing, like I say, because if you look at the game as a whole, we probably deserve something from it based on our first half performance, but we didn't get that little bit of luck you need, and ultimately we lose.
As you mentioned, the team's going through a bit of a difficult spell at the moment. What do you put that down to?
It's a hard one to put out, really. It's a difficult league. It's not an easy league. There's not a great deal between a lot of the sides, and ultimately, there'll be occasions where if you don't play well, you'll end up losing games. I'll have a look at the video and my opinion might change, but I don't think we've not played well. We've had a little bit of luck go against us first half, and like I say, on balance, we should go in front with the chances and the opportunities we've had. We don't. It then becomes difficult, and I suppose when you're not scoring freely, you then become a little bit desperate, and your decision making is obviously then challenged because ultimately you're under pressure and you're behind the eight ball a little bit. So we've just got to keep going. We've got to stick together. We've got good players, and at the minute things aren't coming for us, but that can quickly turn around, and we've just got to keep believing. We've been actively trying to bring in a few bodies to freshen things up. They haven't materialised, unfortunately. Hopefully they might do before Tuesday night. But like I say, we're still fighting. We'll still keep going, and ultimately, like I say, aim still remains the same. We want to get out of this division, and we're going to do everything we can to do that.
And the league leaders, Challinor, were also beaten today. Is it more of a missed opportunity?
Again, you don't I suppose look at what others are doing. It's always great to, I suppose, come in at the end of the game and see what the results have gone your way. I'm sure, knowing what the results are now, I didn't know until a couple of minutes ago, knowing what the results are now, Solly will probably be pretty delighted the fact that no one else has won. We can't worry about what other teams do. We've got to solely focus on us. We've got a tough game Tuesday night at Nuneaton. Tough game next Saturday against Boston, but the teams that are in and around us, and we've got to go and win them, and we've got to put a run together and, like I say, keep working hard and get ourselves out. I wouldn't call it a blip, but ultimately things tend to go against you a little bit when things aren't going well. So we've just got to, like I say, stick at it, keep going. Like I say, I'd like us to produce a little bit more in terms of verve and sort of body, especially second half body language, I want to see that desire of how much it means to them, because I know it certainly means an awful lot to me. They've got to go in and show that on the pitch, but do it in a sensible manner.
And like you say, it doesn't get any easier over the next couple of weeks, and that'll be without Sam Finlay for the next 3 games. How much of a blow is that?
Well, it is what it is. Like I say, we've unfortunately had to deal with injuries and suspensions throughout the season. It's Sam's own fault that he's not available for selection for the stupid sending off. So again, it'll be other people's opportunities to come in and try and stake a claim. We've actively, like I say, been trying to bring some bodies in to give us more competition, and ultimately, if players come in and do well, he'll find himself not in the team, and like I say, that'll be his doing. And
there's potentially 8 games over March. Is it good to have quite a few games coming thick and fast now? Get back on the horse.
Yeah, I suppose it's an opportunity to pick up a lot of points in a short space of time. Again, you lads would definitely rather be playing than training. Obviously, it just tests you a little bit in terms of squad and squad depth, and obviously seen today with Brad missing through illness and Casper obviously missing. We're not massively deep in terms of numbers, so like I say, we've got to try and turn that the other way, if you like. We've got to try and get some bodies in if we can, and like I say, I'm hopeful of one potentially happening. We'd hoped it would happen today, it didn't, but if we can, like I say, if we can strengthen and give the squad a boost, then we will do.
Great, thanks John.
Alright.